Unseen for generations. A DYAD in the force.
Welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to talk about Tony Gilroy. He was being interviewed by IO9 and shed some light on the production process on Andor, which we're absolutely loving.
It's amazing. It's peak. Yeah, it's wonderful.
So let's take a look at what he had to say about Andor.
Tony, you've also said that this, might be the most important story you've told so far. Is there like a piece of maybe like feedback or an experience with working with Lucasfilm?
My linkage with Lucasfilm is primarily with Kathy. She started us. Pablo Hidalgo is the sort of keeper of the curia over there when it comes to keeping things real, and he's the historian, and he's the arbiter of what passes, what's kosher and what's not. I knew him from Rogue. We spent time on Rogue, and that's my primary point of connection with Lucasfilm. We don't really. I've only spoken to George Lucas once after Rogue on the phone. I've never met him. We kind of were left to be free range here. We kind of ran wild. And we kept testing. We tested in the beginning. One of them go to a brothel and kill 2 cops. Okay. We want the production designer from Chernobyl. Okay. I mean, we showed what we wanted to do, and then we set about to do it, and they were just incredibly supportive.
That's kind of how it goes. They mostly want to tell their own story. They have someone like a Pablo Hidalgo who makes sure that the Star Wars stuff fits in the Star Wars thing, and the timelines match up, and if you're going to use this character, where in the galaxy are they? But yeah, like you said, work closely with Kathleen Kennedy, and that's what her job is. No, she's the deal maker, right? She gets the funds, she gives them the playground, and lets them run with it.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to do this video, and specifically on this insight from Tony Gilroy, is that they were free range. They were incredibly supportive of Tony and the show. And this is, for the most part, what we know of every single project. When we watch the behind the scenes of other projects, Kathy's there taking photos, but like Filoni or other directors are there, like on The Mandalorian behind the scenes. They're just, free range there as well. And it really does go against the narrative that we're fed from Carpet Nuggets, which is Kathy interferes all the time. And what are they going to say about this particular insight?
Well, it's interesting because, right, it's a Disney, Star Wars project, but it's very good. But some of the chuds don't like it. So, like, it's split. If they like something, then it was Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. And if they dislike something, it was Kathleen Kennedy and Disney. I don't know where they're going to fall on. And it's hilarious, especially when people are like, thank you, Dave Filoni, for a different project that he was not even involved in.
In an interview with Vanity Fair, they ask, even before she was Lucasfilm's president, you worked with Kathleen Kennedy for years on the Bourne movies. Everybody is calling Andor the most grown-up Star Wars story told so far. Can you describe her role in this? Well, she kind of snuck me into this thing. She trapped you? Yeah, she kind of seduced me into it. There was a period of time where I really wanted the show to die, and I wanted to get out of it. When COVID came, I thought, oh, thank God. COVID will kill the show, and I won't have to do it. So there was a long period of time where I was like, I can't believe she got me into this. Why did you want it to die? Because we had scripts going, and I was going to direct a bunch of episodes, and we were in London. We were casting, and I was just absolutely naive about what it would take to make the show. I really did not know what I was doing at all in terms of the scope of work. So when COVID came, it was like, oh, you know what? That's a sign from God. No show. But the irony is that during that spell, we really figured out how to make it. We figured out a system to do it and got enough of a reset and a deep breath. How did Kennedy help with that? She has protected the show and protected me and wrangled the team together. When we started challenging Kathy just kept saying yes. Oh, I'm going to put the first scene in a brothel. Okay. I'm going to have them kill 2 cops. Okay. We want the production designer from Chernobyl. Okay, good idea. She backed our play and got everything that we were doing. We've been through everything, she and I, on this. All the good and all the bad. There's no show without her. For all the shit that she takes online, it's just insane. This show exists because she forced it to happen. What a tough job she has. Yeah, so, I mean, essentially, guys, like, whenever it comes to that side of the fandom, the chuds and the carpet nuggets, they want to feed you a narrative that there is one singular person to blame. And they've been doing it for years. This person who has also been fired like 26 times. Who's also responsible for a civil war at Lucasfilm, feuding with Jon Favreau, internal strife. Like, the list of things that they've made up about Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy is sad. And I know you're going to be in the comment section right now, coming to the defense of these chuds and being like, ha ha ha, you're shilling for Disney. I'm not.
It's just how these process works. Like, they've all come out and talked about, you know, like it's because of Kathleen that Jon Favreau was able to work with Lucasfilm, because he comes from the Disney side, you know. Kathleen Kennedy is one who keeps giving Dave Filoni whatever project he wants and kept promoting him throughout the company. She's literally his biggest cheerleader. You know, it's wild.
Can't have your cake and eat it. You know, it's like Choco said, because you like something, Kathy wasn't involved. If you hate something, she was there all the time and interfering. She is connecting people with designers, casting, doing all those things, not doing anything creative.
And that's why we also don't want to take our creatives out and put creatives in the executive role. Mm-hmm. I see people say, oh, Sam Witwer should be the president of Lucasfilm. And you're like, he's an actor, man. Like,
yeah. Or Filoni should be in charge. Like, no, we want Filoni in a creative role. We want Favreau in a creative role. This is why we have EPs and producers. Some filmmakers go on to become EPs and producers, which is, you know, a natural track in the film industry. But for the most part, those people like Kathleen Kennedy, producers, executive producers, they're really good at enabling the filmmakers. Now, if you want to blame Kathleen Kennedy because she sits at the top for all the projects you hate, you're going to have to at least give her credit for all the projects you like. Mm-hmm. And that's it. On to the next one.